Alright, in this video, I'm going to be solving one of the GRE practice question. And basically this question is under the quantitative comparison section, right? In quantitative comparison, two quantities will be required to be compared. And what does each of these, option represent? Because for two quantities to be, compared, one has to understand what each of them represents. So basically, option A here represents that the quantity A is greater. Option B represents that the quantity B is greater. Option C represents that the two quantities are equal, while option D implies that the relationship cannot be determined by the information given. So let's go straight to the solution to the problem. Now, this question says that D is the decimal form of the fraction 4/11. Now, quantity A says that the 25th digit to the right of the decimal point in D, while quantity B is 4. There are cases whereby we use quantity A to determine quantity B. There are cases whereby we use quantity B, to establish the relationship. And there are cases whereby we use the body of the question, to establish the relationship. Now, first thing is for us to write what D represents. So D basically is 4/11. So we need to write this in decimal form. 4/11 will give us 0.3636, and it's a continuous, 36. So we call this repeated decimal. Repeated decimal in the sense that 36 repeats itself indefinitely. Now that we know that this repeated itself indefinitely, the first thing we need to do is now to determine the 25th digit. 25th digit implies that you move the decimal point from where it is initially here to the right, until you get to the 25th, digit. So in this case, this is the first digit, this is the second digit, third digit, fourth digit, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So obviously, if you notice that 36, they are even numbers. So if the 8th digit landed on 6, definitely the 24th digit will also land on 6, right? So if the 24th digit land on 6, then the 25th digit will land on what? On 3. Right? While 26 digit will still land on 6, and so on and so forth. So obviously, from what we have been able to deduce here, it implies that the 25th digit is equal to what? 3. Right? So comparing quantity A and quantity B, it is obvious that quantity B is greater than quantity A. How do I make? Quantity A is 3 here, quantity B has been given to be 4. So looking at the option, to recap what I said previously, if option A is chosen, it implies that quantity A is greater, and from what we have here, quantity A is not. If option B is chosen, it implies that quantity B is greater, and obviously 4 is greater than 3. So the correct answer to this problem is B, meaning that quantity B is what? Greater than quantity A. So that is that about that.